It's time for the livest interactive sports talk show in Ohio. This is Down to the Wire 513.
Oh, fly me ran.
Hey man, hello.
Man, it's a new segment we gonna call, man. We gonna call Sports and Spirits, man. Down to the Wire 513 Sports and Spirits, man. Taryn Bland, Fly Man Ran. You already know what the deal is, man. Down to the Wire.
He may be joining us in a minute. He may be joining us in a minute. I don't want to overpromise.
Yeah, we ain't gonna promise nothing, man. But how you feeling, man? This Good Friday.
Friday, bro. Wait for the weekend, man. It's been it was a short week for me, but it was a long ass week, bro. I'm gonna put it that way.
Hey, facts.
It was a short week, but it was long, man.
What you got planned? What you got planned, man? Like I said, it's Sports and Spirits, man. I know you got something over there about to uplift your spirits for the
man. You know, we got a little something over here right now, but you know, we about to go get some drinks after this. You know what I'm saying? We about to go turn up a little bit. Well, not for real, but you know, have some margaritas probably. You know what I'm saying?
There's no
need it. But right now, you know, we sipping. We gotta hydrate first. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, this ain't water.
But he ain't drinking water, so it's not body armor. Okay.
Yeah, this ain't body armor.
It's not a product placement, guys.
It was at one point, but it ain't body armor in here right now. So.
This is not a product placement. That's not body armor water. That is I'm gonna guess an adult beverage.
You guess right. You guess correct. Yeah. You guess correct.
Well, this is definitely water, but I'll be indulging definitely in the next hopefully hour and a half, 2 hours. I'll be feeling right. Hopefully, I'm really feeling good. I'm really feeling good. You know, we got the shout out. This ain't product placement either. You know, we ain't gonna pay for this. Shout out my guy Wiz Khalifa, man. Khalifa Kush. You ain't got none. Go get it, man. You ain't got
none. Wiz, but Wiz, if you do want to do something like sponsorship wise, we are available.
Hey, man, hit us up, Wiz. You know what I'm saying? Hit us up, bro.
But yeah, man, Sports and Spirits, man. Just lay back, man. Brothers talking shit about sports, man, and while sipping a little bit. And I don't know if you heard, man. James Harden making his debut tonight. Philadelphia debut tonight.
I forgot about it until I heard had ESPN on. I was like, all right. I saw him warming up. I said, okay, let's go.
So, man, what you think about his debut? Honestly, let me say this. I just can't stop thinking about James Harden. That video you sent me, dog.
The video I seen this one. I don't know when the interview happened. But it was getting around on YouTube. I seen it on YouTube first, and it's hilarious video. We got the video.
Yeah. Hold on. All right, let me go on.
Show the video for everybody can see what we're talking about.
Everybody know what we're talking about, man. Because this is funny. This is funny. All right.
Time where they all call me like, yo, we about to pull up Houston, like Davey, Dirk, me, they all come to the house, and then at like 2 a.m, I gotta go to practice in the morning. They come in the studio, and I'm open the whole time, and I go right from the studio, 7:30 a.m, right to practice. I can't miss this opportunity. They in the studio, I gotta see what these dudes like to talk about. I'm humble enough to like sit back and sit on that couch and watch them work. The energy was like unmatched, because you got 3 basically masterminds of your crafts having a figure.
Bro.
What are you talking about, dog? James, this is exactly why, man. This is why he probably will never win a ring, man. This is exactly why he would probably never win a ring. And the fact that he actually go on wax and admit some shit like this is beyond me, bro. This is beyond me, dog. And I know, like AI would say, it's practice, but dog. The fact that you would go out and you would admit this, man, is hilarious, bro.
Even I had to sleep at some time though. Like, but you said stay at 7:30 in the morning, bro.
He said they in the studio. I got to see what they about to talk about, bro. What? I can't miss this opportunity. What are you talking about, dog? What are you talking about? If they're good friends like we all think they are, they called you obviously coming to your house, to your studio in your house. They're your good friends. Opportunity is not gonna happen multiple times in your lifetime again. Come on, dog.
And I guarantee this is probably about the time where obviously they was all working together. They probably they're working on that sharing locations or that that track on they had another track I think it's called Still Running. But I know they had quite a few tracks together. So I guarantee it's about that time.
Yeah.
But dog, like 7:30.
He's not a groupie, bro. He's not a groupie.
Facts.
You sit back on the couch and watch these guys work. It's not like straight groupie. Now, I get that he was also admiring their talent, admiring their skill, admiring them doing what they do. Like, of course, they come to the games and watch him play.
Yeah.
But you're not. It's cool to go to the studio and watch guys work. It is a cool environment to be in. But dog, come on.
I understand it. I understand it. Them your boys. I want to hang out with the boys, but when you play a professional sport where you got a whole city, a whole franchise depending on you, prioritize, man. It's a time and place for that. You want to win a champ. You want to bring a championship to Houston at the time. Got to prioritize. Yeah, hey, I gotta go, and I'm sure they'll understand. Like, yeah, you go do your thing.
Yeah, but come on, man.
But like you said, it sound like a groupie.
Like a straight up groupie, bro. It was funny though. It was definitely funny, man. He said, I can't miss this opportunity. I gotta see what these guys are gonna talk about, bro.
It ain't
same thing talk about in other songs.
It ain't. I gotta see how the new song gonna sound. I gotta see what they gonna talk about.
Yeah,
like come on, bro.
It's not like I gotta see him perform live. Now this is somewhat like with live performers. They're in the studio making these songs, but it's not like, come on, James. It ain't like he watching Obama speech here. Like he going to see Martin Luther King give his last speech or some shit, bro.
Man,
like, come on, bro.
Nonetheless, James Harden, like we said, James Harden is making this Philadelphia 76ers debut tonight. What do you expect to see overall from Harden as he finished up the season with Philly this year?
I'm actually like not as high on that duo as most people are, man. I know people think it's gonna be like the new Kobe and Shaq. Hell no, it's not. First off, Joel Embiid is way different than Shaq. He's not sitting in the post waiting to get the ball fed to him. He could be on the wing. He could be on the perimeter. He could be in the high post. He likes to to have the ball in his hands and face up a lot too. So he don't like just being on pick and roll, the roll man on pick and roll. So I don't know how it's gonna work really, man. So I'm interested to see how they're gonna try to work together. Because as we know, James plays the way James plays. And he can change his way. He's a very versatile player, but in the past when he's been asked to do that, he done it. But then we see what happened. He also left. So I don't know if he really gonna want to change his game up too much to fit or to let Joel Embiid be the guy really. Because I mean, I think how they're gonna win is Joel Embiid is the best player.
So I'm one of those guys that I was high on this move. I've been saying for the past few weeks now. I do think this is before the mandate is about to get lifted in Brooklyn, but I said that Harden's NBA championship chances about the same in Philly under the mandate, but like they're about to lift that here in about next month. But I still like this for Philly though. No, they're not. I agree with you. They're not Kobe and Shaq, but they're both unique and special at what they can do. They said Harden can facilitate. He can score. I think Embiid will have to play a lot more in the post though, in from free throw line down though. You can't be out there shooting a three, doing all that.
You can't be out there in the wing trying to ISO in the wing no more. That time's over.
I think it's literally gonna become a 1-2 punch. I think Tobias Harris, he might suffer a little bit offensively. His touches might go down now.
His touches gonna go down, but he may get more open shots. Well, he's definitely more open shots. But he's gonna be looked at as, and he's gonna look at as very overpaid because he's not gonna be doing much offensively. He's gonna be standing on the wing, waiting for James Harden to get the ball or Joel Embiid to get the ball, or making cuts, waiting to get the ball passed to him.
Yeah, and then I just want to see how all this is meshed, man. Because NBA trade deadline is, I know people want to say it's halfway during the season, but like we all know, halfway during the season is back in January. You got 20-something games. You're trying to get that chemistry to mesh. Still fighting for seeding in the East. You're 3 games behind Miami Heat, who's the first place right now. So, I mean, I'm just interested in see how it's going to work. I do think it will work.
What do you mean about will work? You think championship then?
Not this year.
Okay.
I do. Next year for sure. When they figure out to get
a whole summer, get a whole training camp together and shit. Okay.
But I would say at least Eastern Conference Finals. Anything.
Oh, anything less than that is a huge failure.
Yes, is a failure.
It's a flat up failure, bro. I am excited to see it. Like I said, I'm just not thinking it's gonna work as much as everybody else thinks it's gonna work. Because James gonna have to sacrifice too, like you say. Joel Embiid ain't gonna be able to be out there in the wing shooting threes no more. But James ain't gonna be able to have the ball in his hands 85% of the time no more either.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be some changes on both sides need to be done. He's gonna have to be more of a spot up shooter sometimes when they get Joel the ball and get Joel some space to work in the high post too. Because just low post, man, Joel's good in low post, but his face up game is nasty, bro, nasty. In the low post, he's not gonna be a threat as jumper. He can't really you can pump fake there, but he gonna shoot a jumper from 5 feet. It doesn't make no sense. So I think he needs at least 17 feet down. He needs at least that kind of room.
Yeah, so I was excited to see it, man. Like I said, they make their debut. Harden makes his debut tonight. Minnesota Timberwolves. Shit. Honestly, might have to slide over to Indiana before the season. I know they go to Indiana in April.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely not gonna see that. Toward the end of the season, but we definitely got to go check that out, man. I ain't seen James play in person yet, so that'd definitely be a treat.
Facts, big facts. So excited to see what's gonna happen. As I briefly mentioned, it's been reported. I don't think it's any official word yet on it, but it's talks that the New York mandate is supposed to be lifted sometime next month, which would mean Kyrie won.
Right.
Kyrie won the situation.
He got paid half his money.
Mm-hmm.
He eventually got to play, and y'all eventually lifted the mandate. So it's like I ain't get vaccinated, and guess what? I'm back, bitches.
Exactly.
So shout out to Kyrie, man. Hopefully they lift the mandate. Numbers are going down. It's definitely a good thing.
That's a great thing.
Still, you still gotta be safe. You know what I'm saying? Still mask up. I still mask up everywhere I go. So, but hey, happy for Kyrie.
Now, how do you think that will mesh? Obviously, with Ben Simmons being in Brooklyn now, him and Kyrie both ball dominant, and you can't forget about KD too when he comes back up from injury.
That's true.
I think that's gonna mesh.
I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a good mesh. I think honestly, I think if you look at it, even when James was there, Kyrie said, "You're the point guard, I'm the shooting guard." Now of course Ben Simmons ain't a shooting guard, right. But I think he's gonna be more like a Jokic kind of player there, kind of be like a playmaking center kind of guy, and of course like a defensive anchor. Of course, he ain't the passer Jokic is, but he's a pretty good passer. Ben Simmons is. He's a great facilitator when it comes to creating offense. I think if you get him like a mid post area, where he can do like a little jump hook, because he got jump hook, about 8 to 10 feet jump hook. He got that. So if you get him in there, and let him work out of that spot. Of course, he don't need that many touches, but I think it'll work pretty good for them, especially when KD comes back and they got that offensive juggernaut back. So, how you feeling about it?
I want to see what lineup is going to work. Like, what lineup will they play? I mean, like, obviously, we in the era of small ball, so maybe they do a lineup where Ben or Kyrie is your. Ben or
KD is going to be Patty Mills, Kyrie.
I'll just pull up their roster now. Yeah.
Let me think of a three. Joe Harris come back. Shit, Joe Harris. Or you could put who else they got for 3? Like Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown has to be the 3, and then Ben Simmons and Kyrie. Ben Simmons and KD.
Now, like
and they also got Drummond.
No, but that's one reason I said that's like you ain't gonna be able to play Simmons and Drummond on the floor a lot.
No. Not together. You can play them to maybe start them together, but as soon as that first dead ball, one gonna come out immediately. Yeah. I probably wouldn't even start them together. I probably couldn't even start them together, bro. Honestly, you may be able to though if you got Patty Mills out there, Kyrie, and KD. That's 3 lights out shooters, man. That might work. It'd be more like traditional basketball, like more like the 90s where you got like 2 bigs instead of 1 big or no bigs like you have today. Back in the 90s, power forwards was like power forward. They were in the fucking paint. They weren't shooting threes for real until you got, a little more modernized European style with the game. But back in the day, stretch fours was rare. It was few and far between. So, they might have to go more traditional.
You forgetting about the other assassin they got from Philly, Seth?
Yeah, I forgot about him. He could come in and start too. Yeah, I think I'll probably come off the bench, maybe 6 man, because Patty Mills been killing it this year. He been
I'm not saying starting, but like,
but yeah, you're right.
Line up to finish the game.
Yeah, because he hit some clutch shots, man. Seth is clutch. Seth is a clutch player, and he's playoff proven. So
ultimately, what it comes down to, though, I think for Brooklyn and somewhat Philly, it's going to come down to coaching. Obviously, rotations. Hopefully, more for Brooklyn. Steve Nash learned from last year.
Yeah, Steve Nash know what the fuck he doing, bro. He don't know what he doing, dog. He don't know what he doing. I'm about to bring a clip on here too. Next time we get on here and shoot a shit, bro. I got a clip I watched last night on the No Chill podcast or No Chill. I don't know if it's a podcast show, what they do, but they shout out Gilbert. This shit is dope. Yeah, that shit hard, bro. He had Amin. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. My bad, Amin. He's worked for ESPN. Remember, he was like a I guess insider you would call him. He'd be like dropping bombs and shit like whoa, kind of. Amin at a sign, some shit like that. But he dropped some gems on NBA contracts and how these owners be fucking these players over, bro. he was telling Gil know it. You know, Gil been in the league. And they was talking about some shit. We're gonna have to bring a clip on here next time we get on here.
I believe
talk about that shit, bro. It was I gotta find a whole episode. That shit was crazy. Shit was crazy. Talk about how they play with minutes and shit. So that's another thing too. I don't know how they looking with salary cap, but they might start playing with niggas minutes and shit, trying to get shit to fall where they wanted to fall, so they got to pay niggas certain amount of money. I know that for a fact, bro. After watching that shit, I always thought about that shit. Like, man, they probably ain't doing that because that, but I know that for a fact, bro. Now for a fact.
Damn. No, I believe it, man. Because I know we talk about. We more specifically stick to NFL owners, man. But man, it's
man.
It's all about the money, man. It's all about them.
Yes, it probably happened worse in the NFL. When they explained it the way I thought, I know for sure it happened like that in the NFL. Like, a player come out hot, he 5 catches away from getting his goal for the season, start calling run plays. Don't get a nigga the ball. That's probably why AB got mad, bro. He knew what was going on. He knew he was close to getting that money. They start calling them run plays, start doing this, doing that. But yeah, then again, I think he had targets in that game, so he can't really say that. But
no, but I can't say that because the year before they was doing some shit to make sure he got his bonus. So I can.
That's true.
So I mean, we still waiting for the AB situation to unfold. I don't know.
Man, shout out AB though. Even though you crazy. Well, I don't say he crazy. He ain't crazy. He in his right mind. But he be acting a fool.
Right
now. He crazy, but he's mentally stably crazy.
Like,
he know what he's doing crazy.
AB living his best life, man. Buying $2 million Super Bowl.
He know what the hell he doing. Shout out AB, man.
Speaking of your boy, I mean, I know we don't talk much entertainment on here, but we do dabble in here and there.
Yes, we do.
Did you get that down to 2?
Oh, I didn't even listen to it, bro. I've been so busy that I did not check it out yet.
I think you got to get it. I think it's a certain
STEM player.
Yeah, whatever that shit is.
STEM player. I ain't gonna be listening to that. Oh, little cousin here. What up, Jake? Let's pull him up. What are you talking about? Oh, he's talking about Snoop Dogg. He was lit. But yeah, I think that's STEM. I think the down to 2 is on STEM player right now, which is a good idea. I should actually get that shit so I can use the STEM to make some fucking beats, but I don't know how much that shit costs. I ain't looked to that shit. Probably won't be getting that shit. I'm just wait till that shit come on Spotify, Apple Music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know he had a show in Miami earlier
last night.
I think 2 nights ago.
Yeah, I know he was teasing it, man. He be everywhere, man. He be doing everything, bro.
I ain't the biggest Ye fan. I just heard about it, so I don't ask me about it. I just heard about it.
I was following it for a little bit there, and then he just started going crazy with just the Instagram shit, and I'm just like, I thought he was just doing it for promotion, so I was like, I'm about to keep following this shit for this shit. I'll stop paying attention to it for real. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully this shit's fire though. Dondo was fire. I with it.
But quickly, I seen your tweet the other day. It was funny. Dirk dropped a song that I fuck with.
Oh man, that shit is fire. That shit is fire.
I see your post, bro. I
was listening to that shit like, oh, this shit hard, and I was like, oh, bro, you sure you want to be saying this shit on wax, dog? Like, man, you got the FBI out here listening to rap songs trying to get you niggas. They trying to change the law. but it ain't changed yet, bro. Like they are trying to change the law to make it like where lyrics is looked at as like just art.
Evidence, yeah.
But just like 21 Savage said when he had an interview, he's like, look, man, I think he was lying, but hey, that's neither here nor there. He said, when I'm talking about in my song, I'm just acting. You know what I'm saying? Just like a movie, I'm an actor in the movie. I was like, okay, sound good, 21, but I know you have been out here in the streets doing some shit, bro. I know you've been out here doing some shit, but I mean, not right now, probably. But you've been out here doing some shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? But
and maybe that's why Dirk said at the beginning of the song, all this is just props. He did say that at the beginning. So
he said, okay, good. Well, if he said it, he good. He said it, he's good. But he was saying some shit, man. Then you heard YoungBoy response?
Yeah.
YoungBoy going crazy, dog. Now I know we don't really get into the rap shit in here, but I be following that shit heavy, bro. I be following the rap music and hip hop. Of course, I make beats, but I be following that shit. That YoungBoy went crazy, and the same day, we found it the same fucking day. Same fucking day, going crazy, bro.
All I'm gonna say is, man, shout out to YoungBoy. I don't want to smoke with none of his fans because
I don't want to smoke with none of his fans or Dirk's fans. We are neutral. Both parties. We listen to we like both of y'all music, both of y'all hard. You know what I'm saying? Both of y'all about what y'all talking about. We ain't saying none of that. We just talking about the music.
Keep the peace, man. We got enough bullshit going.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's entertaining, and the bars, the songs are fire, and the bars is fire, and of course it's entertaining. It's like funny. Some of the jokes they're saying is funny. Some of the shit that YoungBoy saying is funny, but it's like, bro, it's disrespectful, and it's gonna get ugly because both y'all niggas and y'all other niggas be about some real shit. Like Dirk's most all Dirk niggas is in jail right now for killing FPG Duck. You know what I'm saying? Ran down him in broad daylight in the expensive ass shopping area of fucking Chicago. They don't give a fuck. These niggas is fucking crazy, bro. These niggas is fucking crazy. So they need to fucking YoungBoy lucky. I don't want to say lucky. He may be, or he's lucky both ways. Lucky that he's on house arrest because he ain't out there in that mess to get caught up. He also lucky because he ain't out there to go look for somebody to get caught up. Get back on somebody. So hopefully they could just keep it to the music and stay on wax. Because when YoungBoy get off house arrest and he outside again, it's gonna get ugly, bro. Because he be moving.
Let's hope not.
He be moving, bro. They be niggas be after him. He got so many fucking enemies, bro. He always getting shot at.
Yeah.
Can't go fucking nowhere. His hotels be getting shot at. Like he be getting, bro. They've been trying to kill this nigga for years. And Dirk for years, bro. They've been trying to kill Dirk for years in Chicago. They both got enemies for days. So shit is crazy, bro. Shit is wild.
Down to the wire, 513 Sports and Spirits edition. Just kicking it, man. It's Friday, man. Just talking a little shit before we get off here and enjoy our weekend.
Yeah, man. You know how we do it.
NBA returned last night. Great thing.
It was getting dry out there.
Monday through Wednesday, but
man, he's posting all-star shit left and right. Like, ain't shit else to post. Crazy.
Trust me, I enjoy watching college basketball. Don't get me wrong, I was watching college basketball throughout those days. But
yeah, I watched a couple games.
But man, glad the NBA is back. Glad the NBA is back.
He's gone.
I just want to say, you can't say it. I'm gonna put this out here. Did you see Bron's IG post yesterday?
Nah, what did he say?
Well, apparently him and Draymond, they was watching the Bulls house game, and after DeRozan hit the shot, he was just saying, like, both of them posted like, we all knew, and that's all he said, like, we all knew. Debo is basically just like reposting a lot of DeMar DeRozan, and obviously with this Laker tension.
I'm glad you brought this up because this is a good topic to talk about. Right now, LeBron is getting a lot of the flack for bringing Russ on.
Yeah,
Doc isn't here right now. Let's pull him up. What's good,
up,
Doc?
brothers?
What's good with you?
yeah.
Yeah, I see you got the hookah going.
How y'all brothers doing?
Yeah, we chilling, man. We good.
We chilling, brother. How you feeling?
Oh, I can't complain, bros. I can't complain.
Brother, we just here kicking it, man. We talking about just wrapping up with Bron and his IG post he made. Was it today? Yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday where he said after DeMar DeRozan, balled out, of course, again. He said, "We all knew, Debo."
I'm about to log out and log right back in, bros.
Right,
my phone acting ridiculous.
Bet.
That's
I'll
cool.
be right back.
All right.
But yeah, man, it's like maybe LeBron get a lot of flack for us bringing Russ on. I know he okayed that shit, but maybe he didn't want Russ first. Maybe he wanted Debo first. Lakers didn't want to get Debo that third year he wanted.
Yeah, that's good. That's
And
fair.
then the only other option, he's like, all right, you want to go Buddy Hield them or you want to go Russ? Or Brown's like, man, I guess Russ. Like, I want a superstar. Let's go Russ. Maybe that was the option. He went Russ after Debo. So I think Debo said it. He said DeMar DeRozan said he'd be in LA if he had a third year in his contract. He wanted 3 years.
Facts.
Rob Pelinka didn't want to do 3 years. That was the hold up. So
Facts.
maybe, I mean, we've been I've been blaming Brian a lot. Maybe we need to back off on Brian and I've been blaming RP a little bit too. Yeah, I know I said it on the show a couple weeks ago. I said he ain't did shit since we got the ring.
Mm-hmm.
No, but now this is, I don't know what went down or how it went down, but Rob did come out and say LeBron and AD was cool with him not doing shit at the deadline. And Clutch Sports immediately said, nah, that's not happen. That didn't happen. AD and Brown was not cool with that shit. They did not okay that shit. We wanted the moves to happen. They didn't do no moves.
And that's fair because, honestly, let's be honest. Let's be honest about this. Let's say Bron wanted DeRozan more so than Westbrook. They got Westbrook now. Bron ain't about to come out here and say, "Oh yeah, I wanted DeRozan over Westbrook," while Westbrook's on his team.
He can't say that. He can't.
Say that.
He can't. But what he's doing now is basically saying that shit, bro, without saying it.
That's my whole point. That's my point of the post. I mean,
All-Star game. They was real buddy the All-Star game. After he hit that shot, they was like, it could have been us in real life, bro. But it's not. It's just us dreaming. All-Star weekend.
But I'm just saying, like, say, I'm just kind of putting two and two together. It's like, say, you got the post All-Star games being on, drafting them, and then obviously you can't deny DeRozan is he's an MVP, so he's getting a lot of it.
Yeah. That's why maybe LeBron is saying, maybe he doing this so the niggas know, like, look, this is who I wanted right here. Goes to show that I thought this nigga was gonna be bought this year. I wanted him. They said no. We got what we got.
Now I really can't wait. I can't wait to LeBron retire. Like, I want to know.
I can't wait. It did come out. It did come out just a minute ago. Actually, while we were on here, it came out. Bleacher Report. Yeah, it came out. LeBron wants to stay in LA. Rich Paul met with Lakers to refute rumors of wanting management change. LeBron wants LA to become contenders. That's what Woj said. This is Bleacher Report. Came out 24 minutes ago. So, Brown wants to be in LA as far as right now, as according to Woj, he met with the Lakers brass and Rich Paul met with the Lakers brass and he wants to stay in LA. So we'll see what happens, bro.
LeBron want to stay in LA? No way.
You say no.
So check this out. And just off of what you said, Bron is a he might get you a ring, but he gonna destroy your franchise for the future though. You ain't gonna have no picks, you ain't gonna have the young players, but you're gonna have one ring. And if you okay with that, bring Bron to the franchise.
Damn, so you're saying we done? No more rings with Bron at least?
Oh no, the Bron's not getting no rings in LA.
I'll have to agree with that, unfortunately.
I agree with that. I would say he would. Like I say, I just don't know, but I say he would have left the Lakers in a lot better shape. Two things: if Westbrook shows glimpses of his old self, and if Anthony Davis can stay healthy, because at least after Bron, those two can at least keep you relevant
for at least 3 more years, probably 3-4 more years.
Bro, everybody except LeBron James knew Russ was a bad fit. Everybody knew that. He's a bad fit.
Now, we talking about this before you hopped on, Doc. LeBron is making it real public right now that he's saying without saying it that he wanted DeMar DeRozan first and foremost. The word on the street is DeMar said he would be in LA if LA offered him a 3-year deal. They only offered him 2. That was the holdup. So I was saying maybe Brown wanted DeMar. He wanted 3 years. Lakers, RP said, nah, we cool. And he said, all right, fuck, let's get Russ. Maybe that's how it happened.
That's tough.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's tough.
And they like I said, he got what did you say, Rand, about how Bron he turned out, like Lakers said he was cool.
Yeah. RP came out. Yeah, Rob came out and said AD and LeBron were cool with him not making no moves at deadline. Clutch Sports came out immediately and was like, nah, that did not happen. They were not cool with that shit. They wanted moves to be done. Like, nah, he lying, basically. And Robbie's a liar. I said that on the show. Robbie capping. He be fucking lying. So I think he was lying. I believe that.
And Bron can't come out right now and say, I wanted DeRozan over Westbrook.
Right. He can't. He can't
say that.
He'll be a shitty ass teammate for that shit. Now we all know how bad Russ is. I mean, he'll still be a shitty ass teammate if he did that shit. Like, he'll be a terrible teammate. Let's keep it a buck.
Man, I don't. Russ, but
unless he go to Russ and first be like, Russ, man, look, bro, you playing like shit. I'm gonna go out here and say this. He's not gonna do that.
But the thing about this though, and I'm being honest, is I don't think Russ would look as bad if you put him on another team. He cannot play with LeBron James. He can't shoot, and he cannot play off the ball.
Yep.
So
that's facts.
He just can't. He just can't play with LeBron. I don't think he's washed.
Well, I think we lost it. But my thing is, what's not as to Doc's point, we'll bring it back on here when he get it. But I want to know what's not as bad. Okay, there you go, Doc. We lost you for a minute, brother.
I'll say, I just don't think that he can. He'll look that bad somewhere else because he'll have the ball in his hands. He'll be the main attraction. They'll lose a whole bunch of games. They'll get to the playing game, but he just can't play with LeBron. He can't shoot. He can't play off the ball.
And that's why I want to ask you, what's not as bad? I mean, because obviously we know Westbrook is a stat sheet stuffer. He can go out there average triple double if he wanted to. But like I said, if he's
I think to answer your question, you said not as bad. He'll go out and look like Russ. He's not washed. He can't play with LeBron James.
That's a good point. I mean, basically, what he's saying is he'll go out here and he'll put up nice stats. And on a bad team, he'll probably make them better. But on a championship caliber team, he's no good. Like he doesn't play winning basketball. He plays good like me basketball. You know what I'm saying? Good basketball for it to look good. He plays like pretty basketball for stat sheets, basically.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you watch the games, it's not pretty at all.
100%.
So. Oh man, and that's crazy, man. Like I said, Russell Westbrook just a few years ago, everybody thought like he could have been, like I said, possibly that guy, second fiddle on the championship caliber team. But now you got a chance to prove it.
He'll get, but hear me out. Hot take: he'll get a ring, but he'll get a Gary Payton ring.
Wow.
Nah, he ain't getting no ring, bro. You know why?
No,
right now.
Why?
What you mean Gary Payton ring? Because Gary Payton got a ring what? In Miami?
Miami, yeah.
It's on
Miami.
Batman. He ain't doing that. On Batman. On Batman. So you saying he wrestling to take that minimum one day? I don't see that happening, bro.
Yes.
I don't see that happening. I think Russell's gonna be one of those players who get forced out the league. That's what's gonna happen. He's gonna get forced out. He's gonna get forced out. His contract's gonna be so bad.
You think so?
Yeah, bro. Unless he don't get paid this next time up, this is gonna be so bad. He's gonna get bought out of it, and he's not gonna play for that minimum. He's gonna be done. I don't see him winning the ring off because he got the whole Melo mentality. He thinks he has to be that guy. Like he's not going to go to the team and not start. You know what I'm saying? Like no, absolutely not.
And honestly,
you don't think he goes nowhere and do the Melo?
Yeah, I don't want to say Melo. I would say AI role. He's more AI. AI, AI was like, bro, I'm a starter. I'm a starter. His whole career, I'm a starter. And as soon as his starting day was over, he's out the league. That's how it's gonna be for us.
And I say I don't see no championship team like what championship contender team could use Russ
off the bench, like not putting in that tons of minutes. Like
he ain't doing that,
not
bro.
Gary Payton, he came in, he did his thing, but like just off the bench.
Mm-hmm. I don't see one, bro.
If you say he ain't doing it, I don't think you're wrong either though. So like I can't like I don't have no comeback to that. Like you might be
definitely
right.
Can be use him though. If he would accept that role, if he would accept it and be that player, because he'll be a great Grayson Allen.
That's the only reason.
Let's be real. Let's be real.
You disrespectful. You disrespectful.
I'm just saying. Grayson be like a 6 man. He be playing. He be getting some minutes. I'm just saying.
I mean, not Grayson though. Grayson,
you could have picked somebody else, and I love Grayson Allen.
Hey, that's the first player that came to my mind, bro. That's the first player that came to my mind. I'm trying to think who else played. Yeah, I think who else played super hard.
Damn, bro. Like, damn.
I don't want to fuck with Grayson Allen at all, but he play hard. I give him that, even though he's dirty. He play hard. I give him that shit.
Dirty as fuck.
You being disrespectful though. I just gotta let you know that you are being.
I love you, Russ. I love you, Russ.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
I love you, Russ.
No, you don't.
That's facts, man. But hey, man, man, appreciate everybody tapping in with us, man. It's just been down the wire 513 Sports and Spirits, man. Quick little Friday segment, just tapping in with the people.
Yeah, man, that's Friday segment. We kicking it. You know.
You hear GPS in the background, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Somewhere to enjoy yourself. We here.
Yeah, you know, nah, man, I just, you know, saying that I ain't been kicking it a little bit. I gotta get some pizza in my system, man. You know how it goes.
I'm gonna go do the same thing. I'll get some food in my system, brother.
I feel it. Yeah, we all about to get out here and get some food in the system and enjoy some spirits for sure.
Oh yes. If brothers want to go to Mangoes is the place to be tonight. We gonna kick it.
I'm
putting it out there.
That's out the way for me, man.
That's probably coming out there, but I already got a
that
little
ain't
to go to.
it was more so for Rand because it ain't out the way for him.
That's what I was about to say.
I already got plans, dog. I already got a little spot I'm about to go to, sis.
Oh man, Rand, that's a good. Now you can go to Mangoes. T, don't do that. You know
I don't
you
know where that's at.
Don't
I ain't
do
even heard that shit.
Mangoes right.
Fairfield.
Where I was in Fairfield.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, ain't far from this.
I know.
Where I be at sometimes, you know. But now I gotta get off here, bros.
Yeah, now we about to wrap up, man. This is
I
down to
love
Wild
y'all.
513 Sports and Spirits, man. We'll catch y'all next week, man, for another edition.
Maybe sooner.
Maybe.
Stay tuned.
Out. Peace.
Yeah, peace.